Good morning, everybody. This is 3333 Lightworker bringing to you this week's tarot reading from the 25th of the January to the 31st, 2026. Now, this week, dreams can come true if you trust yourself because Neptune is moving into Aries on the 26th, and you need to find out what is driving you. Is it money or lifelong passions? So make that discernment right before you start the week and really choose. Is it money is what's driving you? Because money comes and goes, but your true desires will always be with you. And that is where the success is at. But I leave that decision up to you because only you know what's best for you. Now, our first card is the Star. That's a major arcana card. And this, see the woman holding up the string that leads to the bright star? She's asking the divine for help. She needs answers, and she needs all of her wishes to come true. And then the star is also a card of miracles, too. So make a wish this week and ask God to bless you and to keep you in their hearts and to give you the miracle that you so desperately need. You're on the right path, everybody. Especially if you listen to my videos. No, I mean, really, you're on the right path. So keep going and move forward. Don't go back and don't lose hope. The divine is always works in your favor, okay? As long as you're a nice person and you treat people with respect, everything comes out in the end and you are blessed. Now, our next card here is the Ace of Swords. See how closely, see that that looks like a seashell? That's her mind and all of the ideas that are coming from the divine. She's meditating. She is trying to mentally bring into reality all of her wishes and desires. So just learn to meditate, and if you don't know it, just go on, YouTube. It's got so many videos on that. You just pick and choose the one that resonates with you the best. And then pay attention, because your ideas they need structure and they need to remain grounded. So keep your eyes closed when you meditate, but keep all of your ideas private at this time. We don't want anybody taking them from you, especially since they're for you and only for you. So grounded all your ideas into reality, and by that means I mean taking one step at a time to make everything become a reality. If you're starting a business, do you need an LLC, or can you start the business just on your own personal, line or whatever, and then wait until you start getting money, and then go ahead and register with your state to become a business, because you don't know how long it's going to take in order for you to bring in prosperity and money and everything. So to begin with, maybe you don't need an LLC. You just go sole proprietorship. So just think those things out, make a list, and check it twice. But, make a list and start just researching it on the internet. All the things that you need, and download any forms and all that, but don't fill them out or sign them until you're ready for that. Now, the second card is the Three of Pentacles. This card represents when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. Someone may want to help you in your success and want to help and join with you, collaborate with you with your business ideas, okay? But just make sure they're on the up and up, okay? Because in this day and age, everybody's out to grab, money off of other people, and they don't think twice about it, okay? So, don't let anybody take or steal your ideas off of you. Okay, I think in the next, I say anywhere from 2026 to 2028, you're going to become well known in whatever area of life you are trying to get up to, and to do or become or be successful at. So only align yourself with souls, and souls means that inner part of the body that is connected to the divine and to your past lives and your consciousness, okay? Only allow your ideas and be friendly with people who are already successful, and they just need, they just want to see you succeed. Okay? So don't let anybody who's just starting out, um, you know, trying to steal your ideas and run away and never see you again, and because you don't have any money, they think that they can run free and not be held accountable. Our next card is the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, scratch that, Seven of Wands. So it's time to be grounded, and create your ideas will have to be something that you care about, not what other people want you to have. So stay away from the rest, and just keep doing your own hard work. Staying to yourself and doing things alone at this time might be the best way to go about things until you get until you're successful, or you've got maybe your web page up and running, or you've got that business forms all signed off, and you've got that bank account for your business. Wait until all those things are done, because it only has your name on them, before you start sharing what you've been working on, and things like that. And don't let others try to confuse you. Only listen to the consciousness of the world, and by that I mean spirit, of course. Anybody who knows me knows it's spirit. Okay. The next card we have is the Empress. Now, she looks pregnant, doesn't she? But what it is the world is attached to her stomach area, and she's about ready to give birth or to grow herself. A business relationship, a new apartment, or a new home, or maybe a new clothes. Or maybe you need to go to the dentist and you finally saved enough money to be able to afford one. You're a deep soul here. This represents you and your progress in being a deep soul, meditating, asking the divine for tremendous help, and to get all of, especially if it's health related. If y'all are having problems with your health, try to start to eat better, fresh fruits, vegetables, cook meals at home, enough with the junk food. Now, like I always say in all my readings, I'm getting chills up and down my legs, because I have to put a preference here to say that yes, you have, I always take 2 cheat days out of 30 days and maybe buy some cookies or some donuts or something like that, just to soothe my sugar craving. But other than that, I always eat, fresh broccoli, carrots, apples, oranges, along with pasta salads and stuff like that. So, and my health has improved tremendously, so just be aware that that's what you're going to have to do, one step at a time, and maybe one person who's already been healed will come forward and ask to tutor you, or to mentor you, or something like that. Think it over, because sharing your ideas with somebody who's already successful could be a blessing, or it could not be, because, like I say, people steal ideas. They may not tell you at the beginning, but they do. And so just share, make sure that the person you're sharing with, or even have them sign a contract saying that they won't steal this idea that you're talking to them. Like it's a non-disclosure agreement. So, and then once you do that, and if you're, willing to join forces with this other person, let them start teaching you, mentoring you, telling you how to go about this is how I did it, things like that, because the consciousness of the world is sending the right people and let me try that over. The universe is sending you the right people, places, and things to help you get on track with your ideas and your goals in life. And this could be the perfect school, medical school. You're going to school to be a lawyer. You're joining other entrepreneurs and making a collective. So everybody has a fair shake in all of that. The next card we have is, what is it? Page of Pentacles. See this guy? He's like standing on one foot, hovering over the bottom pentacle, and in his arms he's got another pentacles, and he's trying to turn it around to act as in his best interest. So if you want your dreams to come a reality, you need to be realistic. So everything takes time, of course, and you know that. And it bring the if the path is the long path, you'll get the foundation, you'll get the framing, you'll get the contacts of the right people, you'll do the work, then comes the contract, and you sign that big movie deal or something like that. But you see, those are the steps that you need to take, and you need to do it in the proper owner or the proper order, and no shortcuts, okay? Because you'll find out that shortcuts really do not work, and it'll only backstab you in the long run. So make sure that you do it the established way to be successful. Now our next card here is the Lovers. Look at that. That red color is passion. Did you know that red is the passion color? But anyway, someone wants your attention. You may be too busy with your businesses or your ideas or schooling to really pay attention, but somebody really has their eye on you. And this week, this person is going to try to contact you, stand right in front of you until you pay them attention, or ask you out on a coffee date or something like that. But like I always say when it's relates to lover and the lover card, let the person show their true colors to you. If they're a gentleman or a lady, if they will pay for the date, and then of course the next time you offer to pay for whatever you guys are going to do. But don't rush into anything, because you don't know what kind of person you're getting. And it takes time to know somebody truly. So if you want it to be successful, just keep your healthy boundaries up until they show them that they actually do care, and they'll do this, that, and the other for you as you do for them. Okay, it has to be reciprocal. And our last card for this week is the Queen of Swords. Let me bring that in closer. See how she's meditating, and those flags she has up in the air. The sky in the background is blue. So you truly are a person of great wisdom at this time. Now you may be younger and still learning and all that, but you have collected some wisdom, and you know how to use it. And if you've been around a long time, you've accumulated a ton of experiences, some good, some bad, but you are still alive, and you're grateful for that, especially during this time, and these years of what we're all going through. Use your perception to see through others, and besides that, you're not easily fooled any longer. And if somebody's giving you a line of BS, you will see right through it right from the beginning. And you have to trust your intuition. No longer can you just believe in somebody, what they're telling you, not these days, not these years or days or months. You have to see through the BS. And if you're willing to put up with it, then you only can, blame yourself when things don't, work out and everything goes awry. But just trust in your own self. And then during these days, you can survive on your own if you need to. You don't need somebody else to take care of you. And women, I'm talking to you. If you want a husband, I was married for 10 years, but I just wanted my independence. I've just born that way, and I'm just a much happier person being independent. Now, that doesn't mean I don't date men or go out and have fun with a group and things like that, but I'd much rather be by myself. I have achieved so much on my own than if I had a husband who was nagging me to do things for him, which he could do on his own. So it's those kind of things. But just keep up your boundaries at this time, because I believe that success is at hand. And like I said, it could happen within the next 2 weeks to 40 days. And we're all getting closer to all of our successes at this time. And I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. And if you need a reading or want a reading from me, all of the description, the contact information is down in the description box below. So until next time, be at peace and be grateful that you are alive and you're kicking, and that you have something to offer somebody else to make them happy. Bye-bye.